Jamie Newman. Jamie Newman. What's up, my dog? What happened, man? We were counting on you this year, bro. If you ain't heard the news, Jamie Newman has opted out. He has opted out. He said, deuces, I ain't going to play for Georgia, dog. I'm going to play for these boys. I mean, it's just really mind-blowing. Came from left field. Nobody was expecting this. What you doing, man? Like, I mean, that's your decision, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm disappointed, bro. I'm excited to see you play. I mean, from everything I heard, you was gonna be the starter, but that made me question, like, were you gonna be the starter, bro? Because if you had COVID concerns, why would you wait until three weeks before the season? That makes no sense, bro. It is what it is, bro. So Jamie Newman opts out, decides to go to the league. Everything I've seen, you're like a third, fourth round draft pick, like, or coming into the 2020 season. The whole reason to move to go to Georgia was to up your draft stock, so you can play with better talents, so it can be easier for you to up your draft stock. You could have, you could have did that at Wake Forest, like Daniel Jones with Duke. He had no talent around him, but he was a top 10 pick. So yeah, you could have stayed there, bro. But you know what I'm saying? It made sense for you to come here because it's going to be easier for you to do that because you're going to have way better talent and you're playing against the best conference. So it makes sense. So you went from making sense to not making sense. So you went from a third or fourth round draft pick coming into this year. Now I see you as a fifth to the seventh round because you don't have new tape on you. The questions are still going to be about you are still going to be even louder now. So why would a team take you where you were coming into this year? Why would they take you in the third or fourth round? Maybe if you have a good, even if you have a great combine, you blow it out the park, bro. You might go to fourth round if you got to knock it out of the park. But I really see you as a fifth to seventh round guy, and I won't be surprised if you go with seventh round, sixth round, because nobody's not gonna take you without any new film, and just be honest with you, they're not gonna take you that high. But if you would have stayed at Georgia and played with your abilities, you could have been a first round pick, at least a second. But that ain't happening now. Who's gonna take that chance with you, bro? Nobody. Nobody's gonna take that chance with you to take you earlier than the fourth round. It just makes no sense. The only thing I can think of is you were probably gonna get beat out. I mean, from what I heard from the first scrimmage, that you were looking the best, and Dwan Mathis was second, and maybe Stetson Bennett was third, or Carson Beck was third, and JT Daniels didn't look that good. He was still trying to learn the system, not making the correct throws, and still coming off an injured knee. So I heard you were looking the best, but I mean, I guess that wasn't true because it makes no sense. It really makes no sense to me. So I'm really confused, man. I'm confused. So I think you probably weren't going to be a starter, and that makes sense now if you weren't going to be a starter. And you can't be drafted in the NFL. You can't start on your quarterback on your football team. I mean, I can't think of a guy who's been drafted as a backup. I don't know. I mean, I guess did Ohio State have that with Cardale Jones? I don't think so. I can never think of a backup quarterback that's been drafted, so maybe that makes sense, but I think that's the only thing that makes sense. You probably weren't going to be the starter, and you were probably getting beat out. That's the only thing that makes sense. My COVID concerns, we've been on lockdown since March. It's September. You had a long time to realize if you were scared of COVID, and you wait 3 weeks before the season, a postponed season at that, to say I don't want to play, to opt out. It makes no sense. I don't know what it is, bro. Like I said, I mean, shit. Next man up. Next man up. We got Dwan Mathis coming. And yeah, he's my projected starter. Dwan, I've been ready for you, bro. So I'm happy about that. But man, this is baffling. I thought he was lighting it up in the scrimmages and in practice. I mean, the only thing I can think is apparently not. Okay, no way. That doesn't make no sense. If you're going to be a starter and you transfer, I mean, I'm sorry, you opt out. You came to transfer to Georgia to up your draft stocks to be a first rounder, and now that's not going to happen? Like, you didn't even play a game, bro. Like, what? And then the thing about it, you took all these reps away from our backup quarterbacks, or I guess y'all, I guess you can't call them backups, but you took our reps from other quarterbacks who could have been taking all your reps if we're just not gonna play, man. I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, best of luck to you, but it's disappointed, bro. So just don't understand it. So it is what it is. Go Dogs.